All right, welcome to another episode and my immediate reaction to the Lakers losing. So, if you're new to the stream, make sure you drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and hit that bell button so you know when I go live. I'm trying to be calm. I don't want to overreact too much, but we gonna dive right into it just to see if I do need to overreact. So, like I stated, the Lakers lost to the Pistons. It was a pretty good game. We lost 113 and 110. Uh, could have won it at the end. They played good defense on Luka, and he was able to, not able to knock the shot down. Detroit exploded for 42 points in the second quarter and held on late. Luka had 32, 7, and 6. Austin had 24. LeBron finished with 12, 9, and 10. All right. Like I said, Detroit had a really good game. They played really hard, really well without their main scorer leading one of the MVP candidates in Cade Cunningham with a collapsed lung, which is, like I said, I don't want to overreact too much, but the Lakers should easily handle Detroit. Not saying, because Detroit is still a good team. They coached really well by JB Bickerstaff, but if you tell me that there's no Cade Cunningham, you can't tell me who their second leading scorer is. It might be Tobias Harris, maybe. And the Lakers got Luka, Austin, LeBron, everybody healthy. Marcus Smart didn't play, and Rui didn't play. So defensively, I feel like that kind of hurt us a little bit because those are one of our better defenders. But regardless, we still should have enough to win. Detroit won the 3-point battle. They hit 11 made threes. We hit 8. They shot 42%. Lakers shot 28. So, like I said, our three ball wasn't really going down like it has been going down. That might be, like I said, we've been on a 9-game win streak. So, you got to think about how much energy, been going into this win streak. So, I don't think I'm going to overreact too much. Like I said, Detroit just played a pretty good game. Excuse me. And that brings me to my next point as far as the Western Conference standings after this loss. It really doesn't affect us too much. Like I said, it was an Eastern Conference game, so I'll pump the brakes on a overreaction. All right. Like I said, we're still third in the West. Uh, it does kind of hurt momentum because instead of 9 game, we've been on 10 game, but I'll take it. So in our last 10 games, we were 9-1. All right, boom, got a loss. We got to recalibrate. Like I said, our schedule going forward is pretty easier. We got Washington and then we got Indiana. So we should win both of those games, and then we back in LA. And I believe we have to face the Oklahoma City Thunder. So I feel like that'll be more of a litmus test because that's who we have to go through in the West. We got to get through the top dogs, and the top dogs is the Oklahoma City Thunder. So we gonna just leave it at that. Like I said, it was a really good game. Luka showed up, but like I said, we've been hanging our hat on playing defense as well. Gave it too many points in the second. We weren't able to recover. So that's my immediate reaction. Like I said, it's not an overreaction. It's a reaction, not an overreaction. I just want to be able to. I like context, and like I said, we definitely should have beat Detroit. Unfortunate that we didn't. Vegas won. You know what I'm saying? They had Lakers by 1.5, and we lost by 3. I'm gonna just leave it with that. And thank you for tuning in. Like I said, if you're not subscribed to the screen, I appreciate you if you did. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell button. So every time I'm going live, for the most part, I'm gonna get a schedule out soon. I do a lot of reaction to the Lakers. And then football season come, and then I'll have more reaction for the Chargers because I'm a Chargers fan. And I've been reading. I'm not done reading my chapter. So once I'm reading my chapter, then I can get my reaction to the book that I'm reading, Game of Thrones. So that'll be that, and I appreciate you for stopping through.